So I tried Diablo 1 knowing that Diablo 4 is gonna get released, so I might as well know the history of Diablo 1. Well, I thought it was gonna be an easy time playing Diablo 1, but I was wrong. It is actually hard at first, but since I picked a sorcerer, which is an OP class in this game, I had an easy time at the very end. The first dungeon or the first floor is the place to get the feel of your character using your inventory, casting spells, use melee, etc. With only a few basic spells and a limited supply of mana, I really need to be cautious. As a sorcerer, I have to use both melee and magic because of limited mana pool. As I progressed through the game, I got more equipment and more spells to fight off these demons. It became more tolerable. And the last floor would be the final boss. There are a few NPCs that affect the game greatly. Cain and Griswold the blacksmith.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Cain warns you of the dangers ahead and identifies your equipment. Griswold repairs and sells weapon and armor.
Well, what can I do for you?
Now, I don't know how Griswold gets his weapons, but he gets them from somewhere, possibly from another dimension. His items can be very bad or extremely strong depending on the RNG, random number generator. His items always have new stocks every time you reset the game. Yes, you have to manually reset the game to make the dungeon respawn creatures and loot. Because if you don't reset the game, you cannot beat the game because the further you go down, the stronger the enemies get. And you need to level up by resetting the game. I thought I was going to reset my progress, but you don't as long as you have a saved game. There are many traps in the game such as arrows, fireballs, and ambushes, but not as dangerous as a shrine. They can benefit you or damage your stats permanently, so I always save before touching them. Ah, the butcher. He loves fresh meat.
Fresh meat.
He seeks revenge in every Diablo game, including Diablo 4, with a surprise attack because he deserves to be a worthy boss than a mere floor 1 boss. Deeper in the dungeon, Cain warns you about the many dangers ahead, such as the yellow bastards that will ambush you in the dungeon.
I can see what you see not. Vision milky, then eyes rot. When you turn, they will be gone, whispering their hidden song. Then you see what cannot be. Shadows move where light should be. Out of darkness, out of mind, cast down into the halls of the blind.
I didn't know how to counter them at the moment, but a single AoE or area of effect damage does the job. Collecting books as a sorcerer is very important as it improves and strengthens your spells. This is how I started clearing dungeons with ease. The quest here is simple. The NPC orders you to fetch something and they'll reward you with a legendary weapon.
It is said that any weapon crafted upon the burning anvil is imbued with great power. If this anvil is indeed the anvil of fury, I may be able to make you a weapon capable of defeating even the darkest lord of hell. Find the anvil for me, and I'll get to work. I need to get this to Griswold. The anvil of fury? Good work, my friend. Now, we'll show those bastards that there are no weapons in hell more deadly than those made by men. Take this, and may light protect you.
The reason why I have so many junk on the ground is that the game does not have a storage chest. I have to lay them there until I decide to sell them or use them for later. It was a simpler time when you don't have to upgrade, embed jewels in them, and enhance your weapons. The combat isn't so flashy that it causes epilepsy. The age of experimental gaming has begun. Back in the 90s, you get everything when you purchase a game. In a cartridge, in a CD, in a Mega LD, and especially in a floppy disk. As you see here, I'm demolishing everything on the final floor because I collected books. My character is a higher level, and of course I resetted the game several times to increase the odds of me fighting a good gear. Even Diablo himself stand no chance. Diablo, come here. As for the review of this game, the game has a lot of potential. I wish I played this in the 90s but I didn't have a good PC back then. Or to be honest, I couldn't afford one at all. All the improvements of this game will be developed into the next release of Diablo 2, Diablo 3, Diablo 4, and beyond Diablo 4. The improvements needed if I was a game tester would be the stash chest, so it's not so messy with all those equipments on the floor. You are able to travel to different towns and discover other dungeons instead of just one town and a dungeon with several floors. Maybe because I'm into adventure games. Lastly, the final boss must have 2 or 3 phases, just for extra challenges, or maybe I'm just used to the Souls-like game. Anyway, that's it for the review. Nothing really glitchy or broken that I've discovered. Well, I hope you enjoyed this mini review of Diablo 1, because without this game, Diablo 4 would not exist and would still be stuck in the very depths of hell.